The Hand of the Archer, Chapter 3. Will's truck was frigid and dark as he climbed in to go to work. A light dusting of snow sheeted the windshield. He left it untouched as he stepped up and slid into the cab. It created a sanctuary, comfort in the solitude of a snowy pickup truck. He turned the key and the engine turned over in a steady rhythm as he surveyed his daily supplies. Office or field, they didn't differ much from day to day. Coffee concoction? Check. Work bag? It was a leather satchel that Aaron had bought him a few years ago for his birthday, or maybe it was Christmas. It was dark brown and showing signs of wear, crackling around the folds in the dry mountain air. It usually held various notebooks, journals, cords and cables, and a power bar or two. Check. Ball cap? This particular hat was swag from the previous year's Weminuche Mountain Triathlon. It had been a memorably brutal race. Mountain lakes, due to the fact that they're just one evolutionary step from being snow and ice, are bone-crushingly cold, even in a wetsuit. The swim had been painful, but the bike and the run had been gleefully medieval. A series of rock slides during the spring had caused alterations to many of the popular trails, making the running course absolutely punishing. He began making up alternate lines to a Robert Frost poem as he navigated the poorly marked route. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and being one traveler with no testicles because they're hiding from the cold water inside my torso, long I stood. Eventually, he could no longer focus on anything but the increasingly difficult landscape that he'd paid $100 to scramble over. Among the sharp turns and uneven trails, massive boulders, protruding tree roots, and the low-hanging branches to duck beneath, his mind finally shut off to everything but the task at hand. It was only when the trail flattened out in the last 2 miles of the race that he started playing Dave Brubeck's Take 5 in his head. He wasn't a big jazz fan. In fact, it was the only jazz tune he could name. It was, however, up-tempo and in an odd time signature that helped him maintain a decent pace and kept him from favoring one leg too much. He didn't hum the tune as much as he just played the melody over and over on repeat in his head. Hat? Check. He pulled out his phone from the inside pocket of a jacket and checked it. 96%. He plugged it into the charger anyway and scrolled through the downloaded podcasts he'd collected. Ultra running? No. Stand-up comedian? No. Interview with MMA guy? No. He stalled his swipe on a new episode of one that he liked. The Hand of the Archer. Now available on Kindle Unlimited. Enjoy.